Hey everyone, this is your girl SolieSims and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another speed build on my channel. This time around, we're building a vacation home in Silver Dorado. I love this area of the sim world. It's not a place that I've explored very often, but it's one that I really enjoy. I love the jungle vibes of it. I love that there are parrots flying around and then there's snakes roaming around as well. I'm in love with this place. So I was thinking I wanted to do a vacation rental in this area. Probably it can be possibly a romantic type of getaway where it's a new couple who probably loves the outdoors, loves hiking and exploring, archaeology and all of these good things, and they decided to take like a couple's trip, a couple of days, just to get away from everything else and just be together in this place. I do use a lot of CC in this build, so it will not be up on the gallery. However, the tray files will be on my Ko-fi page, which I will link in the description box if this is a place that you want to this is a lot that you want to incorporate into your world. There were a little bit of pathing issues and I will address them when I come up upon them. So of course I had to make some changes to that. There are additions that I thought was really cute, but it just didn't work because the inside of the house is pretty small. Like, this is a pretty narrow space, but it works out in the end. I was able to use some CC that were literally $0, 0 simoleons, I mean, or at least 1 or 2 or 5 simoleons. I keep saying dollars. And I really like those. So special shout out to, I think it's called Anie, was one of the creators that I used that uses like really cheap CC that looks so beautiful, so stunning. It's a lot of clutter items, so I was really appreciative of that. The rental for the day still is kind of high. I was trying to keep it down, but choosing deliberately to not use very expensive items, but it still ended up being about $375 per night. And that it's a little bit sad because it's not really what I wanted ideally, but I think it's still good. Now, like I said, the place is small, the place is cramped, but it does serve at least 2 sims. It's not pet friendly, unfortunately. It's not baby friendly either, but of course when you download this, you can do whatever it is that you feel is best suited to your type of playstyle. I am totally fine with that. I incorporated a fountain and I made a type of water feature, like a type of fountain in the back with some of the vases that you guys will see. Again, through player testing, I realized there was some little errors, and before this goes up on the gallery, of course, I will definitely address it. I did actually, when I went into full gameplay mode, I noticed that some of the overline crops, plants and stuff did not quite fare well. So but it doesn't take away from the overall look of the place, which isn't bad. I don't mind it. Ideally, I did change around the landscaping because this is one thing that I've always said before. Landscaping is a love-hate relationship for me. There are times when I look at the landscaping and I have an idea of what it is that I want to do. I personally tend to overdo my landscaping, to me anyway, in that I add lots and lots of flowers and plants and stuff. And my motto is you can never go wrong with another plant. So that's what I tend to do, but it doesn't always come together. So I noticed that I was going overboard with the type of bushiness in this place, and I did not want it to look like a rundown, unkempt place. So I did eventually scrap it all and did everything that I wanted to do to the place off camera. You guys will see when I load back in because I needed to take a break to come back. I could not figure out what it is that I wanted to do, so I eventually left the game, came back in, and I changed the landscaping, I think, before I even came on to record it. So you will see what it is and what it looks like. This does have a lap pool, as you saw in the beginning of the video. It is a very small addition. Initially, I did not want to put in a pool, but I felt like this place already does not have any other form of entertainment, in that there is no radio, there is no, oh yeah, there is a television. I did put in a television, but I will explain that to y'all after, guys, when we get to that part. I believe one of the issues with bathing was that little stool that I put in front of the shower. My girl could not get into the shower, so I think I'm going to change it around, and I'm going to put it towards closer to where the toilet is. So there is still that possibility, or I might just take it out completely, because I don't want it to cause another issue with pathing. As you can see that I did all my layout the way that I wanted it to be. Like I said, the space is very small. This is the bedroom, and the bedroom is super small. I use SolieSims, most of SolieSims CC for this bedroom space, because they created this beautiful Hacienda CC pack, and I love the items in it, and I feel like the Hacienda, the jungle feels a lot like it has Hispanic feels to it, to me. So of course, I mean, not just to me, I think for everybody who plays Sims. So of course I incorporated that into the gameplay, and I had to put in the whole Hacienda CC vibes back in here. So of course we have barely furnished bedroom. There is of course a big ceiling fan to circulate air, etc. And I put an open suitcase and a bag, indicating that somebody recently moved, not moved in, but rented out the place, to make it, you know, just more comfortable and more, give it more vibes. The kitchen was the last place that I touched on, because I was just hesitating a bit to do the kitchen, because I tend to incorporate a lot of clutter, and I didn't want to do that, and it was just felt like it was very overwhelming for me at the time, so I didn't do it. This is the television that I put up. It actually looks like a painting, and this is from, I think I can't remember what set it's from, because I have so many from them, but it's one of Harry's pieces. So yeah, I incorporated that there. I got some really lovely artwork, and I think that is again from SolieSims, I want to say. If not, I will correct it, of course, so I'll go back in and check. But I do believe that it is from them, and it ties in, of course, with the Hacienda vibes that we had going. The small entryway is just that. It's a small entryway. It's not packed. It's not, I didn't do anything much in it. I just put in one plant and I think a wall mirror towards the entrance, and that is it. There's nothing else in there. The kitchen I kept very small, and not small because it's already small, but very compact as well. I did put in a small table and chair, and for dining and stuff. I used counters from the Love pack, Love Struck pack, I want to say, and or the rental, one of the two. I can't remember off the top of my head right now, but it's really reasonable. It's like 150 simoleons. So like I said, I was trying to keep this under within a certain budget, and I totally blew that with the pool that I eventually added. But there is one casing light, one lighting in the kitchen, and that is of course like the boho type of light, which again I think ties into that whole jungle, Hacienda, Mexican, Hispanic, or you know, just that vibe, like that Hispanic type of vibe, I should have said. And yeah, that is what this space turned out to be. There are 3, I think it's avocado trees in the backyard, and of course I added in the pool. The place is very small, like I said, guys. It's not overly cluttered. It feels very freeform and just natural to me. I did use I think in hindsight I probably should have added like maybe a barbecue outdoor, but of course that is something that you can add in. What I did add is 2 lounge chairs and an umbrella to shade off from the brutal sun. I imagine that's there. There are lots of mosquitoes in the air because when my girl was testing this out, she kept swatting at the mosquitoes, which I just feel like this place just exudes this heat and humidity and just like an oppressive dampness. And that is why I didn't tell her where to go, guys. In the intro, I literally sent her inside and she came out all on her own and ran straight to the pool. Not surprising, it's the only form of entertainment, I guess, proper entertainment for her. But then also because it's probably the coolest place you'd want to immediately like undress and cool off, so that made sense to me as well. So this is just like this small space that I wanted to create, and I hope that you enjoyed it. We're coming already to the end of the video because like I said, it's not a very long one. It's only like about 14 minutes long, and that's inclusive of all the pictures and everything. But I really hope that you enjoyed this very simple, very casual, and probably a bit realistic, I wanted to say, build. Apart from the pathing issues, everything else worked out fine. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I certainly did. If you're here at this point and you haven't liked, subscribed, or left a comment below so that I can know that you're enjoying my content, please do so now. It would be much appreciated. And also I do have a secondary channel where I play more adventure type fighting, scary, spooky games, so it's in the description as well. So please go ahead, check it out if that's the type of gameplay that you might be interested as well. And I will see you again, guys, in the next video. Goodbye.